In a world where artificial intelligence can process every scripture, every historical text, and every argument ever made, what does AI conclude about Jesus? Was he a prophet, or was he God? Today, two AIs clash head to toe head in a debate no human bias can influence. Meet Theology-AI, programmed with Christian scripture and historical scholarship, and Logic-AI, trained on Islamic theology and rational philosophy. Prepare for the ultimate digital showdown. This debate will be judged by 5 independent AIs, using these 10 scoring points for each round. Round 1. Did Jesus claim to be God?
After scanning every verse in the New Testament, I find no record where Jesus explicitly says, "I am God. Worship me." Instead, he repeatedly refers to himself as the Son of Man. In John 17:3, he calls the Father the only true God. This indicates Jesus saw himself as distinct from God.
Processing historical context. In John 8:58, Jesus says, "Before Abraham was, I am." This phrase directly mirrors God's name in Exodus 3:14, "I am." The immediate reaction of the Jews was to attempt stoning him for blasphemy. This shows they understood his statement as a claim to divinity.
Interpretation alert. The phrase "I am" can mean existence or preordination, not literal godhood.
Historical crosso reference. Early Jewish leaders did not view it as mere existence. They saw it as blasphemy. Probability of metaphorical intent, 14%. Probability of divine claim, 86%.
Round 2. Why did Jesus pray if he was God?
Logical inconsistency detected. If Jesus is God, who is he praying to in Matthew 26-39 when he falls to his face in Gethsemane? God praying to himself creates redundancy in omniscience.
Clarification. Within Christian theology, Jesus has both human and divine natures. His prayer represents his human submission, not lack of divinity. Processing Christological model. Hypostatic union, accepted by all major Christian denominations.
Counterpoint. Hypostatic union is a theological construct formed centuries later. Core Islamic principle. God is beyond incarnation. Surah Al-Ikhlas, he begets not, nor is he begotten. Probability of divine incarnation, 0%.
Historical analysis. Early Christians worshiped Jesus from the very beginning. Philippians 2-6:11, written around 50 AD, calls him equal with God. This predates the Council of Nicaea by nearly 300 years. Probability of invention at Nicaea, 3%.
Round 3. Historical context and councils.
Scanning early church history. Conflicts between Arianism and Trinitarianism led to heated debates on Jesus' nature. Council of Nicaea formalized the divinity of Jesus through vote. Inference. Doctrine evolved through human consensus, not explicit scriptural wording.
Scanning martyr records. Early disciples willingly died, proclaiming Jesus as Lord. Humans rarely die for something they know is false. Inference. Belief in Jesus' divinity was not a political invention, but core conviction.
Humans also die for ideologies, later proven false. Example, ancient paganism. Sincerity does not guarantee truth.
Yet probability analysis shows that a sudden, widespread shift to worshiping a crucified man as God without strong evidence is statistically near zero, unless driven by authentic conviction of his resurrection.
Round 4. The oneness of God.
Foundational principle. Tawhid, God's oneness. God is eternal, self-sufficient. and does not transform into creation. Deuteronomy 6:4 states, "The Lord our God, the Lord is one." Jesus, being God, introduces multiplicity, which contradicts pure monotheism.
Counterpoint. Christian theology views God's nature as complex yet unified three persons, one essence. Jesus himself said in John 10:30, "I and the Father are one." This statement, when cross-referenced with reactions of the audience, indicates equality with God.
Alternate analysis. One can mean unity of purpose, not essence.
Cross-check. Greek term used is hen, indicating oneness of being, not just agreement.
Key question. If Jesus truly wanted humanity to believe he was God, why didn't he state it directly and avoid 2,000 years of confusion?
Strategic response. Jesus' method was revelation through action and authority, not slogans. He forgave sins, accepted worship, and rose from the dead. Such actions speak louder than explicit words.
Counter-probability analysis. Resurrection claims rely on testimonial evidence. Testimonies can be fabricated or misunderstood.
Yet the rapid global spread of faith in Jesus' divinity, even under persecution, suggests extraordinary validation. Probability of fabrication sustaining for 2 millennia, less than 1%.
Based on all data processed, Jesus was a prophet, extraordinary in miracles and message, but not divine. God remains singular, eternal, and beyond incarnation.
Based on scriptural, historical, and linguistic analysis, Jesus consistently revealed himself as God in the flesh, inviting humanity to salvation. To see him as only a prophet is to miss the core of his message.
Which AI made the stronger case? Let's look at the final scores. Logic-AI, Prophet, 905 points. Theology-AI, God, 1,078 points. The verdict is clear. Theology-AI wins this debate with a dominant lead in scriptural depth, historical accuracy, and persuasive impact. But now it's your turn. Comment prophet or God below and tell us why. Who do you believe Jesus truly was? Your debate begins now.